Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Tinder back with another fire video for you guys. And today's video is a little bit different. I actually just want to talk about skill-based matchmaking and why I think it's ruining Call of Duty. And this idea kind of just popped into my head because this gameplay that you're watching is right after I dropped 44 kills on a embassy game. I'll put the screenshot up on the screen probably right about now. I went 44 and 17. I wasn't recording. I was just kind of messing around with this Tempest that you guys are seeing me use here in this gameplay. And I apologize about my voice. I'm a little ill, or I'm getting over a sickness, I should say. But pretty much, yeah, man. I mean, if you support skill-based matchmaking, I think you're just a bot. Point blank, period. I just watched another creator's video. I'll try to leave his channel down below and I'll link the video. Because that also gave me some inspiration here as to like wanting to make this video and talk about this after this happened. But he kind of said it best himself, and I fully agree with him that like skill-based matchmaking is ruining Call of Duty. And the cater to the new generation of COD players, I feel, is ruining it. Because a lot of people like myself have been playing this game since my first like real COD being able to play like online and play whenever I wanted was I almost said World War II. World at War. So I've been playing this game for a very long time. You know, that's over a decade now. I've been playing this for well over a decade. And it just sucks, man, to see like the evolution of COD and the cater towards allowing people who don't want to get better at the game have such an advantage when people like myself, who it's taken me years, you know, like being a little kid, dude, and just getting absolutely slammed every single game I played. It gave me a motivation to, you know, I'd see Master Prestiges, you know, show up in the lobby and be like, damn, like I want to be like that guy. Or, you know, like dudes in my lobby dropping 30-40 kills, being like, you know, oh, I want to be like that guy. But that's all gone away now. You know, there's no more incentive to get better at the game because you can just be bad and you can play within a skill group of other players that are bad. And it just, there's no incentive to like grind the game. There's no incentive to want to be good. And this is why I feel like in the future, they're going to have trouble retaining their player base. Because, like, when I played the MW3 beta, man, I mean, I know it was a beta, so I knew it was going to be a little sweaty. But, like, dude, that stuff was cranked, man. I mean, it was at an all-time high. In the sense of why I feel like it's ruining the game is because, like I said, it's giving the bad players an advantage, and it literally punishes the good players. I mean, there's so many things implemented into the game that just allow the bad players to be able to get away with stuff. Like shotguns being so OP, being able to kill you from far away. Like snipers, you know, they added in these marksman rifles. So it's like, if you're not good at quick scoping and, you know, you can't hit a shot with like a 3 times or 4 times zoom scope, here's this marksman rifle, like exactly what I just died to. Like you can throw an ACOG or a red dot on it and it'll kill you just as fast as a sniper does, but you don't have to worry about looking through such a zoom scope. Like, you know, like look at this. Like you can just sit and not have to move. That is the same kid that killed me the last life, and there's no penalty for it. You could sit in one spot and not move and just get the easiest kills of your life. And you'll see towards the end of this game that there's guys literally sitting in pool behind deployable cover with a claymore and a bouncing Betty and just camping behind the bar. And they're just getting away with it. And this is all the things that like skill-based matchmaking causes, because in reality, those guys probably aren't that bad because they're in my lobbies. And again, this isn't like an ego thing, but it's pretty well known that like, yeah, I'm not the greatest COD player of all time, but I'm pretty damn good. So if I'm getting them in my lobbies, they're going to be halfway decent. And it's pushed people like that to be like, you know what, screw this. Like, I'm just going to set in corners with claymores and bouncing betties because I can't get kills any other ways because the game has become so sweaty. Like, and I get it, dude. Like, I'm one of the sweaty players. Like, it sucks. But again, it's just this game has promoted so many bad things due to the skill-based matchmaking. Like, keep it connection-based, because that's why we have ranked play. You get a rank, you get a skill that you're able to play against people within that rank. And that's the premise of it. There's no casual gameplay anymore. Like, I have to play game after game after game after game after game to try to get a gameplay because of how cranked the skill-based matchmaking is. I mean, like, look at the way I'm playing right now, bro. Like, I have to sit and sound whore everything. I have to, like, that was just to get an Overwatch elo. Like, it's just, I know I keep reiterating the same things, but it's just, it's gonna hurt Call of Duty in the long run, and it's, excuse me, already hurting it now. Because it's made a lot of people not want to play the game anymore. I was just streaming last night with one of my buddies, who's been a long time Call of Duty fan since, like, before I can remember. He literally told me he hasn't played the game in like 2, almost 3 months now, because he can't stand how sweaty his lobbies get if he has one good game. And that goes and plays into the thing I was talking about earlier in the video, about how if you're a good player, you get punished. And that's just what it is. If you're good at the game, you get punished. I went 44-17, and the next game they put me into a lobby with a bunch of sweaty players. And it's just unfortunate to see that the turn that this game is made, because there's no more incentive to want to be better at the game. It's just, you can be bad, that's okay, and we'll put you in these bad lobbies and let you feel like you're pretty decent at the game. And that's just what it is. And that's what I feel like all it's ever going to be, because they want their players to stay engaged, and I get it. But it's just unfortunate to see what's happened. Now, I understand, yes, there should be a little bit of it, because you know, you don't want me playing the 11, 12-year-old kid who just got the game because his mom could buy it for him, and have him load into the lobby against me. Like, absolute brand new players, no. I agree. There should be a bracket to protect people like that. There's people that have challenges when it comes to playing this game, like people who have to play with their mouths. I know you guys have seen him on TikTok. I know the creator, I just can't think of his name, but he plays Warzone, and he plays with an oral controller. So yes, you have to protect a certain bracket of players so that they're not playing against people like myself or top tier pub stompers. But outside of that bracket, for the lazy people that just don't want to play the game and get good at it, and that are capable of getting good at the game, it's just unfair to the rest of us that they're just able to be like, okay, I suck at the game, and then the developers go, it's okay, you can be bad at the game, we'll just cater to you by putting you in a lobby where you're protected from other good players. And that's just what it is. And then people like myself get hurt because I'm playing people like myself 24/7 that are within my skill bracket. But that's it for the video, guys. If you guys do agree with me, please drop a like on this video. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of skill-based matchmaking, if you guys think it's ruining COD. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all so much for all the love and support you guys have been showing. Peace.